Cuba was the first country in the Western Hemisphere to establish full diplomatic relations with Vietnam, December 2, 1960. Over more than 60 years, despite global challenges, the brotherly solidarity between the two countries has grown stronger, expanding in many areas. The visit by Party General Secretary and State President To Lum holds historical significance, marking a new chapter in the cooperation and special friendship between the two countries, with practical and sustainable results expected.
Qua chuyến thăm này thì Đảng, Nhà nước Việt Nam và cá nhân đồng chí Tổng Bí thư.
The trip takes place as both nations prepare to celebrate the 65th anniversary of their diplomatic ties, 1960 to 2025. It emphasizes the significance Vietnam attaches to its traditional friends and the exemplary, loyal solidarity between the party, state, and people of Vietnam with their Cuban counterparts. It also underscores our commitment to cooperating with and developing stronger relations with Cuba. The visit comes at a pivotal time for both nations. Vietnam is striving to achieve the goals of the 13th Party Congress, preparing for the 40th anniversary of Doi Moi reforms, and readying itself for the 14th National Party Congress. Meanwhile, Cuba is implementing the resolutions of its 8th Party Congress and working towards its 2030 economic and social development strategy. This visit will further demonstrate the unique and special relationship between Cuba and Vietnam, deepening our brotherhood and reinforcing the excellent state of bilateral relations between the two nations, their governments, militaries, and peoples. This is particularly important given the current complex domestic and international situation.
The political and diplomatic ties between the two countries have paved the way for expanded economic cooperation. Vietnam is now Cuba's second-largest trading partner and the largest investor from the Asia-Pacific region. Vietnamese companies have invested in 7 projects within the Meriel Special Development Zone.
Vietnam is the only country with businesses operating within Cuba's Meriel Special Development Zone. This reflects the mutual trust between our nations and Vietnam's determination to contribute to Cuba's development efforts. The visit by Party General Secretary and State President To Lum will enhance economic and trade relations between the two countries. It presents an opportunity to explore new areas of cooperation that could enable Cuba to invest in vital products and services in Vietnam. Vietnam is already a key trading partner for Cuba in Asia, and initial successes have been seen in agricultural cooperation within the Meriel Special Development Zone.
Despite geographical distance, exchanges and cooperation between local governments, political organizations, and citizens of both countries remain active and have achieved positive results.
Despite the geographical distance, when people speak of Vietnam and Cuba, they speak of brothers. When I visited Vietnam, I felt this deep connection. The moment I mentioned I was Cuban, I was treated like their family members. That is why I firmly believe that the relationship between our peoples is the solid foundation upon which the future friendship of Cuba and Vietnam will be built.
During this visit, Party Chief and State President To Lum is expected to hold discussions with Cuban leaders, visit economic projects involving Vietnamese investment, and meet with Cuban friends and young people, among others.